Alright guys, so at this point we're headed over towards Baxter State Park, towards KATAHDIN. The sun's getting lower in the sky. It's a nice time of day to see KATAHDIN. Sometimes it's so cloudy you can't even see it, so I thought I'd head over this way. Hopefully be able to show you guys a nice view. Probably going to take probably 15 minutes to get over there at least. So actually what we're going to do is I think we're going to stop at the New England Outdoor Center first. I just want to fill up the gas tank, just top it off before I get out into the state park. So far the 600R E-TEC has been very nice, and they say it's restricted a little bit during the break-in period. I think I hit 65 a little while ago, but it had so much more to it I didn't feel like I was beating on it. I'm just trying to fluctuate the speeds back and forth without keeping it at one speed for too long. I've had a few people pass me, but that's fine. Yeah, there's some really nice shadows on Mount Katahdin right now. I hope we make it in time. We got a ways to go. So another sled I was interested in from Skidoo was the what was it? The 600. I would say the 600 Renegade, I think they call it, and that's got the 600 electronic fuel injection, which is new. It actually replaced my old sled, the 600 carb, and it's got nothing but good reviews. I think they said it was 85 horsepower. I really didn't want to go backwards too much as far as horsepower. I had like 100, 110 in the 600 carb, and like I said, I just didn't really want to go backwards. But they say that 600 EFI is a heck of a sled. It's like a really good value, under 10 grand. So that'd be something to think of. I know the suspension isn't half of what this is. So that being said, this isn't half the suspension of some of the real high-end sleds. You know, that you're going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 grand more than this one. This was mid-13s. I mean, you can pay 20, 23, I think 25 grand for a sled. Imagine that. I can't do that. I'm lucky to have what I have. This is what they call the pole line, for obvious reasons. This tends to get a little beat up because it's a Maine throughway. This will take you straight into Baxter State Park if you just keep going. However, I would like to go to the New England Outdoor Center for fuel and possibly a cup of coffee. A lot of blind hills on this trail. You've got to be careful. So I've been out here roughly 3 hours, and I think I've seen, well, no, I just passed a big group. I've probably seen 12, 15 people total. Not really super crowded out here in the middle of the week. Today being Wednesday. Little jaunt through the woods. I always like this little trail. It's just a little cut through. It'll take you back out to the power lines. Sky couldn't be clearer today. This sled's got plenty of get up and go, I tell you that much. And from what I've experienced with the handling, it's, look at that, just right around that like nothing. It's outstanding. Huber Road. Whip right around this corner like nothing. There's no ski lift at all. Feels like it's getting a teeny bit colder. That's good because it was a little bit too warm earlier. Let the snow get a little more solid, freeze up a little bit. With any luck, they'll run the graders over them tonight. Graders? Is that what they're called? Whatever. Back onto the power line trail. Groomers, that's the word I was looking for, not graders, groomers. This is a cool little trail here off to your right. It's called the Wild Kingdom Trail. If I have time, I'm going to take that back. Yeah, it's a little bumpy. The trails tend to get beat up a little bit more when it's warmer out. This is a beautiful view right here. I always like this spot. Right around sunset's the nicest time. You kind of see over the valley. I hope the sun's not ruining it for us. If I had time, I could go right around that lake way out there. I don't have time today. We still got a little ways to go here. As far as the engine noise goes, yeah, I'd definitely say it's got a little bit of grunt to it. I may try using earplugs next time. So right here, that's the New England Outdoor Center's new facility. I'm going to try and get up there tomorrow and show you guys, but it's brand new. I think they opened in August. So I'll show you that tomorrow when if all goes well. I think we still got another 10 minutes before we get to the Outdoor Center. But you can go up there, get dinner. I think they have a bar, if that's what you're into. And I know they have a ton of rentals. Polaris, skidoos, two ups. Yeah, this trail definitely needs to be groomed. Thankfully, the Renegade long track is doing its job. My old MXZ was, as much as I loved that sled, the suspension had a little bit to be desired. That was the older generation, I think it was called the Rev XS. This is generation 4 right here. So before I was on, I'm going to guess 2006 technology. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but I think this is like 2017 technology I'm on now. They just came out with the Generation 5. And from what I've heard, it's not a huge difference. It's just slightly a slimmer profile. And I say by a couple inches, not much more than that. Again, I could be wrong, but I think I read that somewhere. And some of the body design is a little bit different too. I think just about any 850 you get is going to have that Generation 5. Alright guys, well, I think we're getting pretty close to the New England Outdoor Center. I hope so. These bumps are pretty bad. Probably had a ton of traffic this week so far. Good test for the suspension. This is the hardest test I've had yet. It's not bad, but it's not that much fun either. Fortunately, we're almost at our destination. Probably another 5 minutes.